Hello, my name's Steve Woody from Online Mastery, and this is a 5-minute website review for evanmurphy.com. Now, Evan hasn't mentioned what problems he's having or what results he wants, so I'm just going to look over this as a first-time user and just give my initial thoughts and feedback. And the first thing I'm going to say when I look at this is that the headline is lost within the image on the page. The fact that says mindfulness and I can just about read it is really difficult. And it's because you have a very overpowering image behind that. So feeling calm and thinking calmly can better your life. That image is a very close up, raw image. It's almost like the flowers are jumping out at me, and it doesn't represent what I would associate with feeling calm and thinking calmly. So, for one, I would either have an image that is a little bit more distant and not so in my face, and also I would have some separation between the text and the image so that I can actually read the text better. One of the things that I've noticed with things like websites that talk about balance and feeling calm and thinking calmly is sometimes they use very big, bold, heavy, masculine fonts, which again is a bit against the design when you're looking at this. And so that's just an area that I would consider and look at first and foremost. As I scroll down, there are no categories. If there are no categories, then remove the category section. It's a waste of having that on there. It means nothing. Less is more in this instance. It's better just not to have it. Details, blog agreement, mindfulness meditation. To be honest with you, you could remove that entire search bar. I think the whole search bar there doesn't serve a purpose, and I'd probably remove it and make this full page or full width. Hi guys and girls, welcome to mindfulness meditation practice. Um, okay, so again, this is these are some nice images that you're using, but they're very hard to read. And also, I can see that you've taken this image from somewhere. You don't actually have it. And apart from the fact that from a copyright perspective, you're not allowed to do that, just be very careful where you're getting your images from. So I would make sure that any images you're using on your website you own or you have the rights to be able to share that. At the moment on this, there's no note as to where this image is. You're not um, contributing the artist or the author at all. So I would actually remove this image. Also, the fact that it is hard to read. Um, and it serves no real purpose here at the moment. It's a bit confusing. And you're talking about this mindfulness. This, if anything, people are struggling. If I struggle to read something, it makes me feel stressed because I'm struggling. And so you need to be really aware of the message that you're getting out when you're trying to give somebody a sense of a feeling, like feeling calm. You need to make sure that everything here follows through on um, that core message that you're trying to deliver on. And so things like this, where it's really hard to read things, doesn't you got to ask, is this image in line with my message? And although it's an image about meditation, that's it. It's not actually serving any other purpose, and so for that reason, I would remove it. And this one as well. This one looks really overwhelming. There's a lot of stuff going on here, and I think if you're going for the calm, stick to the things that work. Water, the rocks, the balance, the whole that meditation side of things. Absolutely, the chakras. That's a good thing to do. But there's not a lot else for me to do here at the moment, so I kind of have to fend for myself. There's not even really a menu for me to click on and do anything. So blog agreement disclaimer. Okay, so not really that much information here. So I'm going to assume this is a site that's being built or it's a new site. And so for that reason, it's a good start. Some things to consider there straight away in terms of consistency with your message between images and text. I would absolutely make sure of that. And yeah, and just get some more articles in there. Absolutely, you need a lot more articles. Remove the side post because at the moment it's not worth having it on there. And yeah, I would definitely get some more content. There's really not enough for me to give you anything on here at the moment. And plus, the sites that I review are more product and service based sites. This is more of an information blog, and so as a result of that, there's really nothing for people to do here. There's no call to action. So the only thing I would say, if this is part of a list building opportunity for you to gather information about people that are interested, I'd have at the bottom, did you like this article? Sign up to receive updates for new articles when they come out. And that way, and also you want some author information on here as well. So it'd be really nice to have, I'm the author, this is a little bit about me, because people want to know who they're listening to when they're reading stuff. So that would be good to have on there as well. And that way you can sign people up whenever you post a new blog post. You can send it out to your list to say, hey, I've just launched a new blog post, and have some consistency. Post on the same days. That would also help. But you need to get, before you even launch this site, I would recommend at the minimum at least 5 articles out there, 5 well-written articles. This one's definitely quite short. You want to be looking between 2 to 4,000 words for a blog article. So make sure you're not just padding it out with unnecessary filler, but you're making it meaningful. And at the end of the day, what I recommend is that you give somebody some action steps and things to do, so they can read it and they can actually do some stuff. They can go away and they can implement what you've taught them, and it will have a positive impact on them. And as a result, they're more likely to share it or come back for more. Hope that helps.